Welcome to Arctic Cat Outdoors. Hosted by Keith Daly, Hoss Port, Dan Brunk,
Jim Radford, Austin Roberts, Tyler Reese, Trafton Hain. Arctic Cat Outdoors is brought to you by Cooper Tires, Boss Buck, Outdoor Edge, Barnett Crossbows, TheHuntingSites.com, Buck Fever Synthetics, Hunting Lease Magazine, Land and Ranch Marketing, Arctic Cat, share our passion.
I remember old buddy Ben Rogers Lee, he had a turkey hunting tape years ago in the early 1980s. He said, now folks, one of the most important things about hunting a wild turkey is to hunt where there is some wild turkeys. And one of the most important things about hunting elk is to hunt where there is some elk.
Wow.
And I hadn't been doing that the last few years.
As you can see this week, we're going to be with Hank Williams Jr. hunting for elk in Colorado. We're also going to have good friends John Billheimer, Dave Herman, and John James hunting. We take 3 bull elk, 1 cow elk, and a mule deer buck. Let's get started with Hank Williams doing a little bit of singing right here in our lodge.
Lord knows you don't understand. He does the best that you can. This good-hearted woman loving the time and land. That's a classic. He likes the bright life, night life, and good time and crowd. And when the party's all over, she'll welcome him home again. Lord knows you don't understand him. She does the best that she can. She's a good-hearted woman in love with good times.
Now it started snowing the day before Hank showed up on the hunt. And the great thing about the snow here on this ranch in northwest Colorado is that we have tons of elk, but it's hard to see them. When the snow's on the ground, you can see elk moving everywhere. Now guiding Hank on the hunts would be Steve Durbin. He's been guiding hunts on this ranch for almost 15 years, so there's no one better to get Hank a bull on this ranch than Steve. Steve and Hank started out by driving around the ranch and then getting out and walking up and looking over some ridge lines for elk. This was one of those mornings where there were elk everywhere. They continue to go around different parts of the ranch just looking at herd after herd of elk.
Hey, if you don't like the way I'm living, why don't you leave this long hair? Woo! Man, yeah. Old girl wanna marry, rich girl wanna flirt, rich boy go to college and the poor boy go to work. Drunkard want another drink of wine, politician want a vote. I don't want much of nothing.
Now this is not a migration elk hunt. There are just tons of elk on this ranch, and it's easier to see them when there's snow on the ground.
This is a good setup here.
Yep.
If one will just.
Yep.
I haven't seen that many. I've only seen like 4.
Still cows right here. See them right there in the brush? There's still one right there. Yeah, she's standing there looking at us.
That one.
There's a bull right there. Why don't we get down? See if I can get it up where you can get it.
How about that, cousin?
Now jack another round. That's perfect. Yes, that's wonderful.
How about that, folks?
That's a heck of a shot.
Dr. Williams is in the office.
Yeah, buddy.
Good job, man.
Good job. Congratulations.
How about that?
Good job.
Country boy can survive.
Well, Hank, tell us what happened. What was you
Well,
out?
we come over that hill, and I had my old dinosaur 300 H&H, and he said, "Man, I just seen some horns right there," and I looked around, and there was about 20 all around.
Oh,
We just got on our butts there, waited and waited and waited. He finally, as soon as he cleared that right there, Dr. Williams went to work.
did he drop?
Did he drop?
Did he drop?
Yeah, he dropped. Yeah.
Well, I
I
tell
make my bullets. I stuff them myself. Yeah, that was a big old whack when that 180 Nosler hit him. Puff, thump, and I was tickled.
Well, we're up here at the Elk Ranch, and big old snowstorm come in, and Hank, let's not exaggerate. How many elk we've seen the last day and a half?
Oh, it'll 500.
500.
You know, I've got a pretty fine place in Montana, and unfortunately the wolf thing has decimated us.
Yeah.
And it's such a pleasure to come and see the elk doing as well as they're doing here and see big herds
Yep.
without a damn wolf behind them.
Man,
It's really nice to
isn't that
see.
something?
Yeah.
Well, this is incredible. I appreciate you
wonderful.
coming out. This is an awesome bull. For more information about coming out here and hunting in Colorado at the Elk Ranch, give us a call because it's one heck of a good time.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Yeah. This is a good place to find one. Wapitis live here.
All right, well, we got Hank a bull. So now we're headed after mule deer, cow elk. We got another bull to get. We got a lot of hunting to do. But Hank Williams Jr. is done.
Oh my God.
Hank is done with his hunt, so he's just hanging around the ranch, having some fun. Now coming up next, we're going to be with John James.
Country boy can survive.
This portion of the show is brought to you by huntinglease.com. Log on today to view the largest database of land to lease on the internet. From large ranches to hunting clubs and quality managed properties. Visit huntinglease.com today.